Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy Easter. Listen, stick around. You're going to hear something that is going to make your day, week, or life better. First thing off, this is Stevie's Tarot. Like, share, subscribe. The first thing is, I have got the pendulum out. This reading is for the collective. If you find it here, it's here for you. It's meant for you. I'm going to ask the pendulum a yes-no question. Put that in your mind right now. Whatever question you would like answered as yes or no. And I'm going to ask right now, silently, each of us. You can put your question down in the comments if you wish to share it. The answer is a definite yes. Straight across on this, if you want to see, is yes. Yes, yes, yes. So that is your answer. I have asked the pendulum two questions, or the same question twice this morning, and I've gotten the same answer. Not necessarily the answer I wanted, but it's the right answer. We're going to get into a week ahead tarot spread. It's Sunday. So let's take a look at what's up for this week ahead. Happy Easter, though, to those that celebrate. I have Jesus here poking out. My week as a whole is the first card out. Let's get into it. Okay. There's something that you don't see coming that Spirit is trying to give you. Are you feeling kind of down and out? I get that. Pick your head up. Pick your head up. Pick your head up. Stop looking down at the ground. Spirit is there is something coming straight from Spirit that you're going to miss if you keep your head down. Like, you have to be very intentional about this. I know, like, sometimes life is overwhelming and you just you may feel like restless or stagnant, but there's an urge, something you need to change change your current state. Something about it. Your current state of mind, your current state of being, where you're physically at, your current state, in order to receive this. Something unexpected that will arise. What's something unexpected that will arise? Another hermit? Yeah, because I was like, ooh, dang, I'm done being a hermit by myself. Something unexpected that will arise. Really, the hermit. I think it's another hermit. An old man standing on a mountain peak, holding a staff in his left hand and a lantern with a 6-pointed star in his right. His lantern is the lamp of truth, used to guide the lost. His staff helps him to find new paths, and his cloak is a form of prudence. Although the hermit has already stood in such a high position, he still maintains a heart of exploration, living until you're old and learning. Yes, right, old and learning. Learning is never ending, and exploration is always on the way. Yes, please, old and learning. I want to grow old and learning. Please, please. How can we stay grounded and balanced this week? How can we stay grounded and balanced this week? Empress, look at this. Get back in this energy. It's hard though, right? How can you, look, she is grounded and balanced. So how can, like, Spirit's funny. How can you be grounded and balanced? Be grounded and balanced. The Empress sits on a throne wearing a crown of 12 stars and holding a scepter in one hand. 12 stars on her crown represents her dominance of the year. And her throne is in the field of wheat. You dominated this last year. The Empress represents the productivity of the subconscious seated by the mind. She is destined to be the embodiment of growth in the natural world. Fertility and what people know or believe from their hearts can be interpreted as happiness, success, harvest, carefree, full family life, good environment, beauty, art, contact with nature, pleasant travel, and leisure. All right. Important emotion you'll feel this week. What's an important emotion we'll feel this week? Whoa. Yeah. Look, this is the Seven of Cups. You're going to have lots of options, but not all of them are good options. Choices. Some of them are illusions. Confusion. You must be discerning. Find the one that suits you from many paths. Yeah. There's many paths and many options in front of you. It doesn't mean they're all for you, right? You've got to find your own path. Maybe that's a little scary. You're going to try things that aren't going to work. Maybe they're an illusion and you're going to be disillusioned by that path. Find your own path. You will. Something that will inspire you this week. Get out in the sun. Get a little vitamin D. Entertainment purposes only. Listen to good music every day. Something that will inspire you. Justice. Oh, please. I'm a Libra. Justice. When are we going to get that notification? The king is gone. Understand? The Justice card shows a protagonist holding a scale made of gold in the left hand, symbolizing a balanced decision, and holding a sword in the right hand to achieve justice. Reminds us to pay attention to our words and deeds and be responsible for our words and deeds. Justice also represents the truth and encourages us to explore the truth of things and pursue the truth. Maintain a friendly attitude, help the weak, and have a strong sense of justice. You may not look. You can't heal relationship wounds with the people that put those wounds there. And you may help the weak, but you have a hard time helping your abuser. That's one of the abusers that's now weak. You have a hard time giving them the same humanity. We are responsible for our words and deeds. You know you're not like them. But, shoot, when they're low, right? How high do we have to go? Like, what is expected? Is keeping the peace always? Do we walk around with hurt feelings constantly to keep the peace with others? Then is that really an authentic life? No. Then that's not. You shouldn't be monitoring your personality constantly or trying to adjust who you are. You are beautiful. You are kind. You are smart. You are loving. You are not the things that they say to you. How your spirit guide speaks to you this week. Well, they're speaking through me. And just a moment. They're speaking through me is one thing. I don't walk around crying all the time or emotional. I get so emotional when I do these readings. One, just the empath in me, I invite and allow the spirits in my spirit and so on and so forth. So it's just a lot, right? So it can be overwhelming. So anyway, not that I have to justify my tears. I'm just saying. Okay. How my spirit guides will speak to me this week. How will your spirit guides speak to you this week? I'm sorry, but that's friggin' funny. judgment right after justice. And I'm just saying, listen, okay, so your spirit guides are going to speak to you. Like, this is Gabriel blowing his trumpet, at the final judgment. Maybe somebody really is going to have his final judgment. Entertainment purposes only. Because, and to clarify, you're going to have your happily ever after because someone else is having their tower moment. That's just what the cards say. How to best support yourself this week. The sun. Like I said, get out and get some sun. But, embody that energy. Let's see. The sun shows the Son of Life riding a white horse and holding a red flag representing renewed blood, while the smiling sun shines on him with sunflowers behind him. Okay, I'm just saying. Look at this, how the cards are. Justice to judgment to the sun. This is this week, yo. If you don't see, read the cards. This card represents new life, full of life and energy. There will be noble people to help you in your career. There will be better development opportunities. Emotional stability and happiness. Yo. Justice, judgment, and the sun. You can't get a better... Come on now. Come on. Yeah. And look, again, at the bottom to justify the scales. Like, I don't want people at the bottom, but this is about, you have enough to give to others. It's the feel of money coming in and out of your hands, reciprocity. Yeah. Let's get a rune oracle card. Close this out. I hope y'all have a great day. I don't know if y'all have any religious practices or go to any religious ceremonies if you participated in anything in this holy week of certain religions. And today is, I think, one of the most days that a Christian religion that people go to church. It's like Easter. They celebrate that Jesus, that he walked the earth, that he died, and then he was resurrected 3 days later or something like that. So, okay. Get a rune for us. So, Jesus is in our... That's why Jesus is in our reading. Okay. Thwars. Fire, and it's a fire horse year. Isn't that amazing looking card? Let's read. Well, F, T, H. That's an E. Okay, E was. The horse is a trusted helper and a stalwart companion on the longest journeys, working with humanity in a role of companionship and trust for millennia. The horse knows the power of a team and cooperation. Ewa's, while a swift energy uses no force, its way is persuasion, suggestion, and invitation of friendship. Let me read that again. Ewa's, while a swift energy, like the fire horse, uses no force, its way is persuasive, suggestion, and invitations of friendship. The power of this rune lies in union and partnership. Ewa's points to symbiotic relationships, to the joining of individuals in harmonious beings. It encourages you to find flexibility and be adaptable to change. This is the time to go with your heart or intuition, not your head. Keywords are teamwork, trust, harmony, marriage, loyalty. Work with this rune if you want to enhance your communication with animal companions. Add it to your companion's collar or bridle. I hope you found messages here. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. This is Rosemary. If I don't know if it's y'all can see that. That's clearing my energy and yours. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have the most blessed day.